Title: Unlocking the Secrets of Classical Genetics, Mendel's Legacy and Beyond. Introduction. Host, voiceover. Greetings, science enthusiasts. Welcome back to your channel name. Today, we're embarking on a journey through the fascinating world of classical genetics. From Gregor Mendel's groundbreaking work to modern advancements, genetics has unlocked the secrets of heredity. Let's dive in. Scene 1: The birth of classical genetics. Host, voiceover. Our story begins with Gregor Mendel, an Austrian monk, who conducted pioneering experiments in the mid-19th century. Mendel's work laid the foundation for classical genetics by uncovering the laws of inheritance. Scene 2: Mendel's experiments. Host, voiceover. Mendel's experiments focused on pea plants, where he carefully studied traits like flower color, seed shape, and height. Through meticulous crossbreeding, he discovered the principles of dominance, segregation, and independent assortment. Scene 3: Mendel's laws. Host, voiceover. Mendel's first law, the law of segregation, states that each individual has two alleles, gene variants, for each trait, and these alleles segregate during gamete formation. His second law, the law of independent assortment, asserts that alleles for different traits segregate independently. Scene 4: Punnett squares and genetic crosses. Host, voiceover. To predict the outcomes of genetic crosses, we use Punnett squares. These tools help us determine the probability of offspring inheriting specific traits from their parents. Scene 5: Mendelian inheritance patterns. Host, voiceover. Mendelian inheritance patterns include complete dominance, incomplete dominance, and codominance. These patterns describe how alleles interact to produce specific phenotypes, observable traits. Scene 6: Beyond Mendel polygenic inheritance. Host, voiceover. While Mendel's work was groundbreaking, it only scratched the surface of genetics. Polygenic inheritance involves multiple genes influencing a single trait, leading to a range of phenotypes. Traits like height and skin color are examples of polygenic inheritance. Scene 7: Sex-linked traits. Host, voiceover. Sex-linked traits are carried on the X or Y chromosomes, and are often associated with specific genders. Hemophilia and color blindness are examples of sex-linked genetic disorders. Scene 8: Genetic disorders and genetic counseling. Host, voiceover. Genetic disorders, such as cystic fibrosis and sickle cell anemia, are the result of mutations in specific genes. Genetic counseling plays a crucial role in helping individuals understand and manage their risk of genetic disorders. Scene 9: Modern genetics and DNA. Host, voiceover. The discovery of DNA's structure by Watson and Crick in 1953 revolutionized genetics. We now understand how genetic information is encoded in the DNA molecule, which consists of a double helix made of nucleotide building blocks. Scene 10: Genetic engineering and biotechnology. Host, voiceover. Modern genetics has led to incredible advancements in biotechnology, including genetic engineering techniques like CRISPR, Cas9. These technologies enable us to manipulate and modify genes, offering potential solutions for genetic disorders and other applications. Scene 11: Conclusion. Host, voiceover. And there you have it, a whirlwind tour through classical genetics and its evolution into the modern age of genomics. Genetics has come a long way since Mendel's pea plants, and its discoveries continue to shape our understanding of life and heredity. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. Thanks for joining us on your channel name. And until next time, keep exploring the wonders of science. Title: Modern and Applied Genetics, Shaping the Future of Science and Medicine. Introduction. Host, voiceover. Hello, science enthusiasts. Welcome back to your channel name. Today, we're embarking on a thrilling exploration of modern and applied genetics. From the Human Genome Project to gene therapy, genetics is at the forefront of scientific breakthroughs. Let's dive into the exciting world of genetics. Scene 1: The Human Genome Project. Host, voiceover. Our journey begins with the Human Genome Project, a monumental international effort that sequenced the entire human genome. This landmark achievement has revolutionized medicine and our understanding of human genetics. Scene 2: DNA sequencing. Host, voiceover. DNA sequencing technologies have evolved rapidly, making it faster and more affordable to read an individual's entire genetic code. These advances have led to breakthroughs in personalized medicine, genetic testing, and disease research. Scene 3: Genomic medicine. Host, voiceover. Genomic medicine harnesses genetic information to tailor medical treatments to an individual's genetic makeup. It allows for more precise diagnosis and personalized treatment plans, improving patient outcomes. Scene 4. Genetic testing and screening. Host, voiceover, genetic testing and screening have become essential tools in identifying genetic mutations associated with diseases, allowing individuals to make informed decisions about their health and family planning. Scene 5. Gene therapy. Host, voiceover, gene therapy holds immense promise in treating genetic disorders. It involves introducing, repairing, or replacing genes to correct disease-causing mutations. Emerging therapies are transforming lives by addressing conditions like hemophilia and certain types of blindness. Scene 6. CRISPR, Cas9, and gene editing. Host, voiceover, the CRISPR, Cas9 gene editing technology has taken the scientific world by storm. It allows for precise modification of genes, raising hopes for curing genetic diseases and advancing agriculture and biotechnology. Scene 7. Genetic engineering and biotechnology. Host, voiceover, genetic engineering techniques are being used to produce genetically modified organisms, GMOs, develop designer crops with improved traits, and even create biofuels. Biotechnology applications of genetics are shaping industries and addressing global challenges. Scene 8. Ethical and social implications. Host, voiceover, the power of genetics comes with ethical and social responsibilities. Scientists and policymakers grapple with issues like genetic privacy, consent, and the potential misuse of genetic information. Scene 9. Environmental genetics. Host, voiceover, genetics plays a role in understanding and conserving biodiversity. Scientists use genetic techniques to study and protect endangered species, track invasive species, and address environmental challenges. Scene 10. Future possibilities. Host, voiceover, as we stand on the cusp of incredible discoveries, the future of genetics holds endless possibilities. From precision medicine to sustainable agriculture and beyond, genetics will continue to shape our world in remarkable ways. Scene 11. Conclusion. Host, voiceover. And there you have it, a glimpse into the dynamic world of modern and applied genetics. From decoding the human genome to CRISPR, Cas9 gene editing, genetics is advancing science and medicine in ways we couldn't have imagined. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. Thanks for joining us on your channel name. And until next time, keep exploring the wonders of science. Title: Dissecting the Diversity of Life, Vertebrate, Invertebrate, and Plant Representatives. Introduction. Host, voiceover, welcome, biology enthusiasts, to a fascinating journey through the diversity of life on Earth. Today, we're diving into the world of dissection, exploring representatives from three major branches of life: vertebrates, invertebrates, and plants. Get ready to uncover the secrets of these incredible organisms. Let's begin. Scene 1. The vertebrate. A frog dissection. Host, voiceover, our first stop is the vertebrate world, represented by a classic frog dissection. Frogs are amphibians, and dissecting them provides valuable insights into vertebrate anatomy. We'll explore their skeletal, muscular, and digestive systems, among others. Scene 2. Frog dissection benefits. Host, voiceover, frog dissection not only helps us understand vertebrate anatomy, but also serves as a critical educational tool for biology students. It provides hands-on experience and enhances our knowledge of both frogs and other vertebrates. Scene 3. The invertebrate. A squid dissection. Host, voiceover, next, we'll journey into the realm of invertebrates with a squid dissection. Squids belong to the mollusk group, and dissecting them allows us to examine their unique features, including their radula, siphon, and ink sac. Scene 4. Invertebrate diversity. Host, voiceover, invertebrates represent a vast and diverse group of animals, including insects, arachnids, mollusks, and more. Dissections of various invertebrates help us appreciate the incredible variety of life within this branch of the animal kingdom. Scene 5. The plant. A flower dissection. Host, voiceover, our final stop takes us to the plant world, where we'll perform a flower dissection. Flowers are the reproductive structures of angiosperms, the most diverse group of plants. This dissection reveals the parts responsible for pollination and seed production. Scene 6. Importance of plant dissection. Host, voiceover, flower dissection provides a deeper understanding of plant reproduction and pollination mechanisms. This knowledge is crucial for agricultural practices, plant breeding, and ecosystem conservation. Scene 7. The connection. Biodiversity. Host, voiceover, dissecting representatives from different branches of life highlights the interconnectedness of biodiversity. Studying anatomy and function in one group can enhance our understanding of others and their roles within ecosystems. Scene 8. Education and conservation. Host, voiceover. These dissections not only contribute to our scientific knowledge, but also play a vital role in education and conservation efforts. They inspire future scientists and promote a deeper appreciation for the natural world. Scene 9. Ethical considerations. Host, voiceover. While dissections are valuable for education and research, ethical considerations are essential. Many alternatives, such as virtual dissections and 3D modeling, offer effective ways to learn about organisms without sacrificing them. Scene 10. Conclusion. Host, voiceover. And there you have it, a glimpse into the world of dissection across 3 major branches of life: vertebrates, invertebrates, and plants. These explorations shed light on the incredible diversity and interconnectedness of life on Earth. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. Thanks for joining us on your channel name. And until next time, keep exploring the wonders of biology. Title: Anatomy and Physiology. Unraveling the Mysteries of the Human Body. Introduction. Host, voiceover. Hello, science enthusiasts and curious minds. Welcome to your channel name. Today, we're embarking on a captivating journey into the intricacies of anatomy and physiology. Together, we'll unravel the mysteries of the human body and discover how it functions. Let's dive in. Scene 1. Anatomy versus physiology. Host, voiceover. Our exploration begins with a fundamental distinction: anatomy versus physiology. Anatomy is the study of the structure and organization of the body, while physiology delves into the body's functions and how its various parts work together. Scene 2. Body systems overview. Host, voiceover. The human body is a marvel of complexity, comprising several organ systems that work in harmony. We'll explore the major systems, including the nervous, circulatory, respiratory, digestive, and musculoskeletal systems. Scene 3. Skeletal system. Host, voiceover. Let's start with the skeletal system, the body's framework. We'll delve into the bones, their functions, and the importance of joints in allowing movement. Scene 4. Muscular system. Host, voiceover. The muscular system complements the skeletal system, enabling us to move and perform various tasks. We'll explore the types of muscles and how they contract. Scene 5. Circulatory system. Host, voiceover. The circulatory system, including the heart and blood vessels, transports oxygen and nutrients throughout the body. We'll also discuss the vital role of blood in maintaining homeostasis. Scene 6. Respiratory system. Host, voiceover. The respiratory system ensures the body gets oxygen and removes carbon dioxide. We'll examine the structures involved in breathing and gas exchange. Scene 7. Digestive system. Host, voiceover. The digestive system processes food and extracts nutrients. We'll follow the journey of food from the mouth to the intestines, learning about digestion and absorption. Scene 8. Nervous system. Host, voiceover. The nervous system is the body's communication center, controlling and coordinating all activities. We'll explore the brain, spinal cord, and the incredible complexity of neurons. Scene 9. Endocrine system. Host, voiceover. The endocrine system uses hormones to regulate bodily functions. We'll discuss glands like the pituitary and thyroid and their roles in maintaining balance. Scene 10. Reproductive system. Host, voiceover. The reproductive system perpetuates the species. We'll examine the male and female systems and the miracle of human reproduction. Scene 11. Homeostasis. Host, voiceover. Homeostasis is the body's ability to maintain internal balance despite external changes. We'll see how feedback mechanisms and organ systems work together to achieve this equilibrium. Scene 12. Pathophysiology. Host, voiceover. Pathophysiology explores what happens when things go wrong in the body. We'll discuss diseases, disorders, and the importance of medical research and healthcare. Scene 13. The future of anatomy and physiology. Host, voiceover. As we conclude our journey, we'll look to the future of anatomy and physiology. Advancements in technology and medical knowledge continue to unlock new frontiers in understanding the human body. Scene 14. Conclusion. Host, voiceover. And there you have it, a voyage through the captivating world of anatomy and physiology. This knowledge is not only essential for healthcare professionals, but also enriches our understanding of how our bodies work. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. Thanks for joining us on your channel name. And until next time, keep exploring the wonders of science. Title: The Theory of Evolution. Unveiling Life's Remarkable Journey. Introduction. Host, voiceover. Greetings, curious minds. Welcome to your channel name. Today, we embark on a thrilling exploration of one of the most groundbreaking scientific theories of all time, the theory of evolution. Join us as we unravel the mysteries of life's remarkable journey through time and adaptation. Let's dive in. Scene 1. The concept of evolution. Host, voiceover. Our journey begins with the core concept of evolution. Evolution is the change in the inherited characteristics of species over generations. It's driven by the processes of natural selection, genetic mutation, and genetic drift. Scene 2. Charles Darwin and natural selection. Host, voiceover. Charles Darwin, a 19th-century British naturalist, is often associated with the theory of evolution. He proposed the idea of natural selection, which explains how species gradually adapt to their environments through the survival and reproduction of individuals with advantageous traits. Scene 3. Evidence of evolution. Fossils. Host, voiceover. Fossils are one of the most compelling pieces of evidence for evolution. They provide a record of ancient life forms, revealing a timeline of species that have come and gone over millions of years. Scene 4. Evidence of evolution. Comparative anatomy. Host, voiceover. Comparative anatomy shows us that different species share similar structures, suggesting a common ancestry. Homologous structures, like the bones of the human arm and the bat wing, provide clear evidence of evolution. Scene 5. Evidence of evolution. Molecular biology. Host, voiceover. Molecular biology has brought groundbreaking insights. DNA and protein sequences reveal genetic similarities between species, further supporting the idea of a shared evolutionary history. Scene 6. Microevolution versus macroevolution. Host, voiceover. Evolution occurs on two scales, microevolution and macroevolution. Microevolution involves changes within a population, like the development of antibiotic resistance in bacteria. Macroevolution, on the other hand, explains the emergence of new species over long periods. Scene 7. Human evolution. Host, voiceover. Human evolution is a captivating aspect of the theory. We'll trace our evolutionary lineage from early hominins to modern Homo sapiens, exploring key adaptations along the way. Scene 8. The role of genetic variation. Host, voiceover. Genetic variation is the raw material of evolution. Mutations, genetic recombination, and sexual reproduction introduce genetic diversity within populations, allowing for adaptation to changing environments. Scene 9. The Tree of Life. Host, voiceover. The Tree of Life, a visual representation of evolutionary relationships, illustrates how all living organisms share a common ancestor. It's a testament to the unity and diversity of life on Earth. Scene 10. Challenges and controversies. Host, voiceover. While the theory of evolution is widely accepted in the scientific community, it has faced challenges and controversies over the years. We'll explore some of the key debates and misconceptions. Scene 11. The practical implications of evolution. Host, voiceover. Evolutionary biology has practical applications in fields like medicine, agriculture, and conservation. Understanding evolution helps us combat disease, improve crop yields, and protect endangered species. Scene 12. Conclusion. Host, voiceover. And there you have it. A journey through the theory of evolution, a scientific paradigm that has reshaped our understanding of life on Earth. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. Thanks for joining us on your channel name. And until next time, keep exploring the wonders of science. Title: Field Taxonomy and Systematics, Mapping the Web of Life. Introduction. Host, voiceover. Hello, nature enthusiasts and budding biologists. Welcome to your channel name. Today, we're embarking on a thrilling journey into the world of field taxonomy and systematics, where scientists unlock the mysteries of biodiversity by organizing and classifying living organisms. Join us as we explore how this fascinating science shapes our understanding of life on Earth. Let's begin. Scene 1. The importance of taxonomy. Host, voiceover. Our adventure starts with the importance of taxonomy, the science of naming, defining, and classifying living organisms. Taxonomy provides a systematic way to study and understand the vast diversity of life on our planet. Scene 2. Carl Linnaeus and binomial nomenclature. Host, voiceover. Carl Linnaeus, an 18th-century Swedish biologist, is often hailed as the father of modern taxonomy. He introduced the binomial nomenclature system, which assigns each species a two-part Latin name, ensuring clarity and consistency in scientific communication. Scene 3. Hierarchy of classification. Host, voiceover, taxonomy uses a hierarchical classification system, with categories ranging from broad to specific. These include domains, kingdoms, phyla, classes, orders, families, genera, and species. Together, they form a nested structure for organizing life. Scene 4. Fieldwork and species identification. Host, voiceover, field taxonomists venture into the wild to study organisms in their natural habitats. They use field guides, keys, and expert knowledge to identify and document species, making invaluable contributions to our understanding of biodiversity. Scene 5. Specimen collection and preservation. Host, voiceover, proper specimen collection and preservation are crucial for taxonomic studies. Scientists use various methods to prepare and store specimens, ensuring they remain useful for future research. Scene 6. DNA barcoding. Host, voiceover, DNA barcoding is a modern technique that uses specific gene sequences to identify species. It's revolutionizing field taxonomy by providing rapid and accurate species identification. Scene 7. Systematics and phylogenetics. Host, voiceover, systematics goes beyond taxonomy, aiming to uncover the evolutionary relationships among organisms. Phylogenetics uses genetic data to construct phylogenetic trees, revealing the history of life's diversification. Scene 8. Challenges in taxonomy. Host, voiceover, taxonomy faces several challenges, including the discovery of new species, dealing with cryptic species, morphologically similar but genetically distinct, and the evolving understanding of evolutionary relationships. Scene 9. Conservation and biodiversity. Host, voiceover, taxonomy, and systematics play a vital role in conservation efforts. Understanding the diversity of life is essential for identifying endangered species and protecting habitats. Scene 10. Citizen science and taxonomy. Host, voiceover, citizen scientists are making significant contributions to taxonomy by participating in biodiversity monitoring programs and sharing observations through apps and websites, expanding our knowledge of local flora and fauna. Scene 11. The future of field taxonomy. Host, voiceover, as we conclude our journey, we'll look to the future of field taxonomy. Advances in technology, including AI and genomics, are opening up new frontiers in the study of life's diversity. Scene 12. Conclusion. Host, voiceover, and there you have it, a thrilling exploration of field taxonomy and systematics, the sciences that help us map the web of life. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. Thanks for joining us on Your Channel Name. And until next time, keep exploring the wonders of science and biodiversity. Title: Biodiversity and Bioinformatics, Decoding the Secrets of Life on Earth. Introduction. Host, voiceover, greetings, nature enthusiasts and science lovers. Welcome to Your Channel Name. Today, we're embarking on an exciting journey into the realms of biodiversity and bioinformatics. Join us as we explore how scientists are decoding the secrets of life on Earth, from the tiniest microorganisms to the grandest ecosystems. Let's dive in. Scene 1. The beauty of biodiversity. Host, voiceover. Our adventure begins with the awe-inspiring beauty of biodiversity. Biodiversity encompasses the variety of life on our planet, from the multitude of species to the intricate web of ecosystems that sustain life. Scene 2. The biodiversity crisis. Host, voiceover. Unfortunately, biodiversity is facing a crisis due to factors like habitat loss, pollution, and climate change. Understanding and preserving biodiversity is more critical than ever to maintain Earth's health and resilience. Scene 3. Biodiversity hotspots. Host, voiceover. Biodiversity hotspots are regions with exceptionally high levels of species diversity and endemism. These areas are often focal points for conservation efforts. Scene 4. The role of taxonomy. Host, voiceover. Taxonomy plays a crucial role in biodiversity science. Taxonomists identify, name, and classify species, providing the foundation for understanding and conserving biodiversity. Scene 5. The biodiversity informatics revolution. Host, voiceover. Biodiversity informatics, the marriage of biology and computer science, is revolutionizing the way we study biodiversity. It involves collecting, storing, and analyzing vast amounts of biological data. Scene 6. DNA barcoding. Host, voiceover. DNA barcoding, a key tool in biodiversity informatics, uses short DNA sequences to identify species. This technique enables rapid and accurate species identification. Scene 7. Citizen Science and Biodiversity. Host, voiceover, citizen scientists are making significant contributions to biodiversity research. Through apps and websites, people from all walks of life can document and share observations, expanding our understanding of local biodiversity. Scene 8. Ecological monitoring. Host, voiceover, biodiversity informatics aids in ecological monitoring, helping scientists track changes in species distributions and populations. This information is vital for conservation and ecosystem management. Scene 9. Bioinformatics and genomics. Host, voiceover, bioinformatics and genomics play a central role in decoding the secrets of life. These fields use powerful computational tools to analyze vast genetic datasets, revealing evolutionary relationships and potential solutions to environmental challenges. Scene 10. Conservation and biodiversity. Host, voiceover, conservation biology relies heavily on biodiversity informatics to prioritize areas for protection, manage threatened species, and develop effective conservation strategies. Scene 11. The future of biodiversity informatics. Host, voiceover, as we conclude our journey, we'll glimpse into the future of biodiversity informatics. Advancements in AI, machine learning, and data analytics promise to accelerate our understanding of biodiversity. Scene 12. Conclusion. Host, voiceover, and there you have it, an exhilarating exploration of biodiversity and bioinformatics, the sciences that unveil the incredible diversity of life on Earth. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. Thanks for joining us on your channel name. And until next time, keep exploring the wonders of science and the natural world. Title: Course Synthesis, Navigating the Wonders of Science and Nature. Introduction. Host, voiceover. Hello, fellow learners and science enthusiasts. Welcome to the culmination of our educational journey here on your channel name. Throughout this course, we've ventured into the diverse realms of science from chemistry to biology and beyond. In this final episode, we'll synthesize our knowledge and reflect on the incredible discoveries we've made. Let's get started. Scene 1. The Power of Scientific Inquiry. Host, voiceover. Our journey began with the power of scientific inquiry. We explored how curiosity, observation, and experimentation drive the scientific process, leading to profound discoveries. Scene 2. Chemistry, Understanding Matter and Reactions. Host, voiceover. In the realm of chemistry, we delved into the properties of matter, the periodic table, chemical reactions, and stoichiometry. We learned how chemistry underpins our daily lives and drives innovations. Scene 3. Physics, Unraveling the Laws of the Universe. Host, voiceover. Physics took us on a journey through the fundamental laws of the universe, from Newton's laws of motion to the mysteries of quantum mechanics. We marveled at the forces that govern the cosmos. Scene 4. Biology, Exploring Life's Complexity. Host, voiceover. Biology revealed the intricacies of life on Earth. We explored cell biology, genetics, evolution, anatomy, and biodiversity. We learned how these disciplines connect to form a holistic view of living organisms. Scene 5. Earth and Environmental Sciences, Our Planet's Secrets. Host, voiceover. Earth and environmental sciences introduced us to the dynamic processes that shape our planet. From geology to climate science, we gained insights into Earth's history and the challenges of environmental sustainability. Scene 6. Technology and Innovation, Advancing the Frontiers of Knowledge. Host, voiceover. Throughout our course, we highlighted the role of technology and innovation in advancing scientific frontiers. We explored how cutting-edge tools, from microscopes to DNA sequencing, drive discoveries. Scene 7. The Human Impact, Ethical Considerations. Host, voiceover. Along our journey, we acknowledged the ethical considerations that arise from scientific advancements. We discussed responsible research practices, conservation efforts, and the importance of sustainability. Scene 8. The Intersection of Science and Society. Host, voiceover. Science doesn't exist in isolation. It intersects with society, influencing policy, medicine, and technology. We explored how science shapes our daily lives and contributes to global progress. Scene 9. The Future of Science. Host, voiceover. As we conclude our course, we look to the future of science. The quest for knowledge continues, with new frontiers in AI, biotechnology, space exploration, and more on the horizon. Scene 10. your role in the scientific journey. Host, voiceover, remember that you play a crucial role in the scientific journey. Whether you're a student, a researcher, or simply a curious mind, your contributions to the world of science are invaluable. Scene 11. Course completion and beyond? Host, voiceover, congratulations on completing our science course. We hope this journey has ignited your passion for learning and exploration. Don't forget to revisit our videos, share your newfound knowledge, and continue your scientific exploration. Scene 12. Conclusion. Host, voiceover. And there you have it, the synthesis of our educational adventure through the wonders of science and nature. Thank you for joining us on your channel name. We look forward to continuing our exploration of the world's mysteries. Until next time, keep nurturing your curiosity and exploring the wonders of science. Title: Scientific Inquiry and Biological Techniques. Unlocking Nature's Secrets. Introduction. Host, voiceover. Hello, science enthusiasts and aspiring biologists. Welcome to your channel name. In today's episode, we're embarking on a journey through the world of scientific inquiry and biological techniques. We'll explore how curiosity-driven research and cutting-edge methods help us unlock the secrets of the natural world. Let's dive in. Scene 1. The Scientific Method. Host, voiceover. Our journey begins with the scientific method, the foundation of all scientific inquiry. We'll explore its steps, from making observations to forming hypotheses, conducting experiments, analyzing data, and drawing conclusions. Scene 2. Curiosity-driven research. Host, voiceover. Curiosity is the spark that ignites scientific discovery. We'll delve into how scientists' inquisitiveness leads to new questions, hypotheses, and breakthroughs. Scene 3. Experimental design. Host, voiceover. Effective experimental design is essential in scientific inquiry. We'll discuss controlled experiments, variables, and the importance of reproducibility to ensure the reliability of results. Scene 4. Data collection and analysis. Host, voiceover. Data collection and analysis are critical steps in scientific research. We'll explore various methods of data collection, including quantitative and qualitative approaches and techniques for data analysis. Scene 5. Biological techniques. Microscopy. Host, voiceover. Microscopy is a fundamental biological technique that allows us to explore the microscopic world. We'll learn about light microscopy, electron microscopy, and their applications in studying cells and tissues. Scene 6. Molecular biology techniques. Host, voiceover. Molecular biology techniques are at the forefront of biological research. We'll explore methods like DNA extraction, PCR, polymerase chain reaction, gel electrophoresis, and DNA sequencing, which unlock the secrets of genetics and genomics. Scene 7. Cell culture and tissue engineering. Host, voiceover. Cell culture and tissue engineering enable scientists to grow and manipulate cells outside the body. We'll discover how these techniques contribute to medical research, drug development, and regenerative medicine. Scene 8. Immunology and serology. Host, voiceover. Immunology and serology are vital in understanding the immune system and diagnosing diseases. We'll delve into techniques like ELISA, enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay, and Western blotting. Scene 9. Field research and biodiversity monitoring. Host, voiceover. Field research takes us out into nature to study ecosystems and biodiversity. We'll explore techniques such as ecological surveys, tracking wildlife, and monitoring environmental changes. Scene 10. Ethical considerations. Host, voiceover. Throughout our journey, we'll highlight the ethical considerations in scientific research, including responsible animal testing, informed consent, and environmental impact assessments. Scene 11. Technological advances. Host, voiceover. We'll discuss how technological advances, like CRISPR, Cas9 gene editing, and next-generation sequencing, are revolutionizing biological research, opening new avenues for exploration. Scene 12. Conclusion. Host, voiceover. And there you have it, a captivating journey through scientific inquiry and biological techniques. This knowledge empowers us to unlock the mysteries of the natural world, from the tiniest cells to the grandest ecosystems. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. Thanks for joining us on your channel name. And until next time, keep nurturing your curiosity and exploring the wonders of science. Title: The Cell, Nature's Building Block of Life. Introduction. Host, voiceover. Hello, science enthusiasts and curious minds. Welcome to your channel name. Today, we're embarking on a mesmerizing journey into the microscopic world of the cell. These tiny structures are the building blocks of life and hold the secrets to the complexity of living organisms. Let's embark on this cellular adventure. Scene 1. The cell theory. Host, voiceover. Our journey begins with the cell theory, a fundamental concept in biology. We'll explore how scientists like Robert Hooke, Anton van Leeuwenhoek, and Matthias Schleiden and Theodor Schwann contributed to our understanding of cells. Scene 2. Types of cells. Host, voiceover. Cells come in various forms. We'll delve into the differences between prokaryotic cells, found in bacteria and archaea, and eukaryotic cells, which make up plants, animals, and fungi. Scene 3. Cell structure. The eukaryotic cell. Host, voiceover. Let's take a closer look at the eukaryotic cell, the more complex of the two cell types. We'll explore its main components, including the nucleus, cytoplasm, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, mitochondria, and more. Scene 4. Cell membrane and organelles. Host, voiceover. The cell membrane plays a crucial role in maintaining cell integrity. We'll examine its structure and function, along with organelles like the endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, and lysosomes. Scene 5. Energy production. Mitochondria. Host, voiceover. Mitochondria are often called the powerhouses of the cell. We'll uncover how they generate energy through cellular respiration and explore their unique DNA. Scene 6. Cellular workhorse. The endoplasmic reticulum. Host, voiceover. The endoplasmic reticulum is involved in protein synthesis and lipid metabolism. We'll learn about its rough and smooth regions and their distinct functions. Scene 7. Cellular packaging. The Golgi apparatus. Host, voiceover. The Golgi apparatus is responsible for processing, modifying, and packaging proteins and lipids. We'll discover how it functions as the cell's postal service. Scene 8. Cellular recycling. Lysosomes. Host, voiceover. Lysosomes are the cell's recycling centers, containing enzymes that break down cellular waste. We'll explore their role in cellular cleanup and apoptosis. Scene 9. The nucleus and genetic material. Host, voiceover. The nucleus houses the cell's genetic material, DNA. We'll dive into its structure, function, and the process of DNA replication and transcription. Scene 10. Cellular communication. The cell membrane. Host, voiceover. The cell membrane acts as a gatekeeper, regulating the flow of materials in and out of the cell. We'll examine its selective permeability and how it facilitates cellular communication. Scene 11. Cell division, mitosis and meiosis. Host, voiceover. Cell division is essential for growth and reproduction. We'll compare mitosis, which produces identical cells, and meiosis, which generates gametes for sexual reproduction. Scene 12. Cellular diversity and specialization. Host, voiceover. Cells exhibit remarkable diversity and specialization. We'll explore different cell types, such as nerve cells, muscle cells, and immune cells, and how they perform specialized functions. Scene 13. Conclusion. Host, voiceover. And there you have it. A captivating journey through the cell, nature's building block of life. These microscopic entities hold the key to the complexity of all living organisms. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. Thanks for joining us on your channel name. And until next time, keep exploring the wonders of science. Title: Transport Mechanisms, Navigating Life's Molecular Highways. Introduction. Host, voiceover. Hello, science enthusiasts and curious minds. Welcome to your channel name. Today, we're embarking on a fascinating journey through the world of transport mechanisms. From molecules to cells, organisms rely on intricate systems to move substances, ensuring their survival. Let's dive into this captivating world of molecular highways. Scene 1. The need for transport. Host, voiceover. Our journey begins by exploring why transport mechanisms are crucial for life. We'll uncover how cells and organisms depend on the movement of molecules, nutrients, and waste to function. Scene 2. Passive transport, diffusion. Host, voiceover. Passive transport, particularly diffusion, is a fundamental mechanism for moving molecules across cell membranes. We'll examine how molecules move from areas of high concentration to low concentration without energy expenditure. Scene 3. Facilitated diffusion and transport proteins. Host, voiceover. Facilitated diffusion relies on transport proteins to assist the movement of specific molecules. We'll explore the role of channel and carrier proteins in this process. Scene 4. Active transport. Host, voiceover. Active transport requires energy to move molecules against their concentration gradient. We'll delve into primary and secondary active transport, and the essential role of ATP in powering these processes. Scene 5. The sodium-potassium pump. Host, voiceover. The sodium-potassium pump is a vital example of active transport. We'll unravel how this pump maintains cell membrane potential and plays a crucial role in nerve and muscle function. Scene 6. Bulk transport. Endocytosis and exocytosis. Host, voiceover. Cells use bulk transport mechanisms, such as endocytosis and exocytosis, to move large particles and substances. We'll witness how cells engulf and release materials through these processes. Scene 7. Osmosis. Water's journey. Host, voiceover. Osmosis is the movement of water across membranes. We'll explore how cells regulate osmotic balance to prevent swelling or shrinking. Scene 8. Transport in plants. The vascular system. Host, voiceover. Plants have a remarkable vascular system for transporting water, nutrients, and sugars. We'll learn about xylem and phloem, the plant's circulatory system. Scene 9. Transport in humans. The circulatory system. Host, voiceover. The human circulatory system, including the heart and blood vessels, ensures the transport of oxygen, nutrients, and waste products. We'll trace the journey of blood through the body. Scene 10. Transport in nerve cells. Action potentials. Host, voiceover. Nerve cells use action potentials for rapid communication. We'll explore how ion channels and the movement of ions create electrical signals. Scene 11. Cellular signaling and hormones. Host, voiceover. Hormones serve as chemical messengers in the body, relying on transport mechanisms to reach their target cells. We'll uncover how hormone signaling regulates various physiological processes. Scene 12. Conclusion. Host, voiceover. And there you have it, an enlightening journey through transport mechanisms, the molecular highways that navigate life's processes. These intricate systems are essential for the functioning of cells, organisms, and even ecosystems. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. Thanks for joining us on your channel name. And until next time, keep exploring the wonders of science. Title: Energy Transformations. Unveiling the Dance of Energy in Nature. Introduction. Host, voiceover. Hello, energy enthusiasts and science aficionados. Welcome to your channel name. In today's captivating journey, we're diving into the fascinating world of energy transformations. From the sun's rays to the movement of molecules, energy is constantly changing form in nature, driving the processes that sustain life. Let's explore the intricate dance of energy in the natural world. Scene 1. The role of energy in nature. Host, voiceover. Our journey begins with an exploration of the fundamental role of energy in nature. We'll discover how energy is the driving force behind all biological and physical processes. Scene 2. Forms of energy. Host, voiceover. Energy exists in various forms, including kinetic, potential, thermal, chemical, and electrical energy. We'll delve into each form and explore how they interconvert. Scene 3. The laws of thermodynamics. Host, voiceover. The laws of thermodynamics govern energy transformations. We'll introduce these laws and see how they apply to real-world systems, including living organisms. Scene 4. Energy in motion. Kinetic energy. Host, voiceover. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion. We'll explore how objects in motion possess kinetic energy, and how it varies with speed and mass. Scene 5. Energy of position. Potential energy. Host, voiceover. Potential energy is stored energy that arises from an object's position or state. We'll uncover how gravitational potential energy and elastic potential energy work in various contexts. Scene 6. The energy of atoms and molecules. Chemical energy. Host, voiceover. Chemical energy resides in the bonds of atoms and molecules. We'll investigate how energy is stored in chemical compounds and released during reactions. Scene 7. The power of the sun. Solar energy. Host, voiceover. Solar energy, harnessed from the sun's rays, is a vital source of energy on Earth. We'll explore how solar energy is converted into electricity and fuels through technologies like photovoltaics and solar panels. Scene 8. Capturing energy. Photosynthesis. Host, voiceover. Photosynthesis is nature's way of capturing solar energy and converting it into chemical energy in plants. We'll uncover the intricacies of this vital process. Scene 9. Energy transfer in ecosystems. Host, voiceover. Ecosystems rely on energy transfer. We'll explore how energy flows through food chains and webs, highlighting the role of producers, consumers, and decomposers. Scene 10. Energy in motion? Mechanical work. Host, voiceover. Mechanical work involves the transfer of energy to perform tasks. We'll examine how machines and biological systems use mechanical work to accomplish various functions. Scene 11. Electrical energy and circuits. Host, voiceover. Electrical energy powers our modern world. We'll learn about circuits, conductors, insulators, and how electrical energy is generated and distributed. Scene 12. Energy conservation and efficiency. Host, voiceover. We'll discuss the importance of energy conservation and efficiency in reducing waste and environmental impact. From LED lighting to hybrid cars, we'll explore innovations that save energy. Scene 13. Energy transformation in the human body. Host, voiceover. The human body is a master of energy transformation. We'll discover how food is converted into energy through cellular respiration, and how muscles work efficiently. Scene 14. Conclusion. Host, voiceover. And there you have it. A captivating journey through energy transformations, the dynamic interplay of energy in the natural world. Whether it's the sun's rays or the energy within our bodies, the dance of energy sustains life and powers our civilization. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. Thanks for joining us on your channel name. And until next time, keep exploring the wonders of science. Title: Basics of Biochemistry. Unveiling the Molecular Foundations of Life. Introduction. Host, voiceover. Hello, science enthusiasts and aspiring biochemists. Welcome to your channel name. Today, we're embarking on a captivating journey into the world of basics of biochemistry. Join us as we unravel the molecular foundations of life, exploring the building blocks, processes, and molecules that make living organisms tick. Let's dive into this intriguing world of biochemistry. Scene 1. What is biochemistry? Host, voiceover. Our journey begins with a fundamental question. What is biochemistry? We'll define this branch of science that studies the chemical processes within living organisms, and its critical role in understanding life. Scene 2. Biomolecules. The building blocks of life. Host, voiceover. Biomolecules are the essential building blocks of life. We'll explore the four major classes of biomolecules: carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and nucleic acids, and their roles in biology. Scene 3. Carbohydrates. Fuel for cells. Host, voiceover. Carbohydrates are the primary energy source for cells. We'll delve into the structure, function, and different types of carbohydrates, from simple sugars to complex polysaccharides. Scene 4. Lipids. The versatile molecules. Host, voiceover. Lipids have diverse roles in cells, from energy storage to forming cell membranes. We'll investigate the structure of lipids, including triglycerides, phospholipids, and steroids. Scene 5. Proteins. The workhorses of biology. Host, voiceover. Proteins are the workhorses of biology, performing countless functions. We'll explore the structure of proteins, their amino acid building blocks, and how they fold into unique shapes. Scene 6. Enzymes. Biological catalysts. Host, voiceover. Enzymes are biological catalysts that speed up chemical reactions. We'll unravel how enzymes work, their specificity, and the factors that influence their activity. Scene 7. Nucleic acids. The genetic code. Host, voiceover. Nucleic acids, including DNA and RNA, carry the genetic information of living organisms. We'll discover the structure of DNA's double helix and the central dogma of molecular biology. Scene 8. ATP. The cell's energy currency. Host, voiceover. ATP, or adenosine triphosphate, is the cell's energy currency. We'll explore how ATP stores and transfers energy, driving cellular processes. Scene 9. Metabolism. The biochemical reactions. Host, voiceover. Metabolism is the sum of all biochemical reactions in an organism. We'll uncover how catabolic and anabolic reactions regulate energy and build molecules. Scene 10. Cellular respiration. Energy production. Host, voiceover. Cellular respiration is a vital process that generates ATP. We'll follow the steps of glycolysis, the citric acid cycle, and the electron transport chain. Scene 11. Photosynthesis. Energy capture. Host, voiceover. Photosynthesis is the process by which plants capture sunlight and convert it into energy. We'll explore the light-dependent and light-independent reactions in detail. Scene 12. Biotechnology and genetic engineering. Host, voiceover, biochemistry plays a crucial role in biotechnology and genetic engineering. We'll discuss how these fields have revolutionized medicine, agriculture, and industry. Scene 13 Conclusion. Host, voiceover. And there you have it, an illuminating journey through the basics of biochemistry, where the molecular world comes alive in the study of life's essential processes. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. Thanks for joining us on your channel name. And until next time, keep exploring the wonders of science. Title, Structure and Function of Biological Molecules, the Blueprint of Life. Introduction. Host, voiceover. Greetings, science enthusiasts and biology buffs. Welcome to your channel name. Today, we're embarking on an exciting journey into the world of structure and function of biological molecules. These molecules, found in all living organisms, serve as the blueprint of life, enabling vital processes and functions. Let's explore the incredible world of biological molecules. Scene 1. The building blocks of life. Host, voiceover. Our journey begins by examining the building blocks of biological molecules. We'll discover how atoms, specifically carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and phosphorus, come together to form the foundation of life. Scene 2. Carbohydrates. Energy and structure. Host, voiceover. Carbohydrates are essential molecules that provide energy and structure. We'll delve into the structure of carbohydrates, their monosaccharide units, and their roles in organisms. Scene 3. Lipids, diverse and versatile. Host, voiceover. Lipids are a diverse group of molecules with various functions. We'll explore the structure of triglycerides, phospholipids, and steroids, and their roles in energy storage, cell membranes, and hormones. Scene 4. Proteins, the workhorses of cells. Host, voiceover. Proteins are the workhorses of cells with critical functions in enzymes, structural support, and communication. We'll uncover the structure of proteins, the amino acids that compose them, and their versatile roles. Scene 5. Nucleic acids, the genetic blueprint. Host, voiceover. Nucleic acids, including DNA and RNA, carry genetic information. We'll unravel the structure of DNA's double helix and explore how genetic code is translated into proteins. Scene 6. Enzymes, biological catalysts. Host, voiceover. Enzymes are specialized proteins that catalyze biochemical reactions. We'll investigate how enzymes work, their specificity, and their role in speeding up reactions. Scene 7. ATP, the energy currency. Host, voiceover. ATP, or adenosine triphosphate, is the cell's energy currency. We'll explore how ATP stores and transfers energy, fueling cellular processes. Scene 8. Cellular membranes, lipid bilayers. Host, voiceover. The structure of cellular membranes is crucial for maintaining cell integrity and function. We'll learn about the lipid bilayer and the role of membrane proteins. Scene 9. The central dogma, DNA 2 proteins. Host, voiceover. The central dogma of molecular biology outlines the flow of genetic information. We'll follow the journey from DNA replication to transcription and translation into proteins. Scene 10. Metabolic pathways, the building and breaking of molecules. Host, voiceover. Metabolic pathways involve the building and breaking of biological molecules. We'll explore the pathways for glycolysis, the citric acid cycle, and more. Scene 11. Cellular respiration, energy production. Host, voiceover. Cellular respiration is the process that generates ATP in cells. We'll trace the steps of glycolysis, the citric acid cycle, and the electron transport chain. Scene 12. Photosynthesis, energy capture. Host, voiceover. Photosynthesis is the process by which plants capture sunlight and convert it into energy. We'll explore the light-dependent and light-independent reactions in detail. Scene 13. Genetic information, from DNA to traits. Host, voiceover. Genetic information carried by DNA determines an organism's traits. We'll investigate how DNA replication, transcription, and translation play a role in heredity. Scene 14. Conclusion. Host, voiceover. And there you have it, an enlightening journey through the structure and function of biological molecules, the incredible blueprints of life. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. Thanks for joining us on your channel name. And until next time, keep exploring the wonders of science. Title, Phases of the Cell Cycle. Unveiling the Dance of Life's Regeneration. Introduction. Host, voiceover. Hello, science enthusiasts and biology aficionados. Welcome to your channel name. In today's captivating journey, we're delving into the intricacies of the phases of the cell cycle. This remarkable process governs the growth, repair, and reproduction of cells, and it's at the heart of life's regeneration. Join us as we explore the fascinating dance of life within our cells. Scene 1. The Cell Cycle Overview. Host, voiceover. Our journey begins with an overview of the cell cycle. We'll discover how this highly regulated process consists of distinct phases that ensure the accurate duplication and distribution of genetic material. Scene 2. Interphase, preparing for division. Host, voiceover. Interphase, the longest phase of the cell cycle, is where cells prepare for division. We'll explore the three subphases, G1, S, synthesis, and G2, and their vital roles in DNA replication and cell growth. Scene 3. Mitosis, ensuring genetic integrity. Host, voiceover. Mitosis is the phase where a single cell divides into two identical daughter cells. We'll follow the steps of prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase, as the cell meticulously segregates its genetic material and organelles. Scene 4. Cytokinesis, dividing the cytoplasm. Host, voiceover. Cytokinesis is the final step of cell division, where the cytoplasm splits, creating two distinct daughter cells. We'll see how the process varies in animal and plant cells. Scene 5. Checkpoints and regulation. Host, voiceover. Throughout the cell cycle, checkpoints ensure the accuracy of each phase. We'll explore the role of checkpoints in monitoring DNA integrity and regulating cell division. Scene 6. The role of cyclins and CDKs. Host, voiceover. Cyclins and cyclin-dependent kinases, CDKs, are key players in cell cycle regulation. We'll learn how their interactions control the progression through the phases. Scene 7. Cellular signaling and external factors. Host, voiceover. Cellular signaling and external factors influence the cell cycle. We'll discuss how growth factors, hormones, and environmental conditions can accelerate or inhibit cell division. Scene 8. Meiosis. Cell division for gametes. Host, voiceover. Meiosis is a specialized cell division process that produces gametes with half the chromosome number. We'll explore how meiosis I and meiosis II lead to genetic diversity. Scene 9. The importance of cell cycle control. Host, voiceover. Proper cell cycle control is vital for maintaining health and preventing diseases like cancer. We'll highlight the consequences of cell cycle dysregulation. Scene 10. Cell cycle in development and tissue repair. Host, voiceover. The cell cycle plays a critical role in development and tissue repair. We'll discuss how it contributes to growth, regeneration, and wound healing in multicellular organisms. Scene 11. Cell senescence and aging. Host, voiceover. As cells age, they may enter a state of senescence. We'll explore how this phenomenon is linked to aging and age-related diseases. Scene 12. Conclusion. Host, voiceover. And there you have it, an enlightening journey through the phases of the cell cycle, the intricate dance of life's regeneration. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. Thanks for joining us on your channel name. And until next time, keep exploring the wonders of science. Title: Basic Genetics, Unlocking the Secrets of Inheritance. Introduction. Host, voiceover. Greetings, science enthusiasts and curious minds. Welcome to your channel name. Today, we're embarking on an exciting journey into the world of basic genetics. Genetics is the study of inheritance, and it unravels the fascinating story of how traits are passed down from generation to generation. Join us as we unlock the secrets of heredity. Scene 1. The Foundations of Genetics. Host, voiceover. Our journey begins with the foundations of genetics. We'll explore the pioneering work of Gregor Mendel, the father of modern genetics, and how his experiments with pea plants laid the groundwork for our understanding of inheritance. Scene 2. Genes, the units of heredity. Host, voiceover. Genes are the units of heredity that determine our traits. We'll delve into what genes are, their structure, and how they code for specific characteristics. Scene 3. Alleles, variations of genes. Host, voiceover. Alleles are different versions of a gene that can influence the expression of traits. We'll learn about dominant and recessive alleles and how they interact in inheritance. Scene 4. Punnett squares, predicting offspring traits. Host, voiceover. Punnett squares are a valuable tool for predicting the possible genetic outcomes of offspring. We'll walk through how to use Punnett squares to understand genetic inheritance. Scene 5. Mendel's Laws of Inheritance. Host, voiceover. Mendel formulated 3 fundamental laws of inheritance: the law of dominance, the law of segregation, and the law of independent assortment. We'll explore how these laws apply to genetic inheritance. Scene 6. Genotype and phenotype. Host, voiceover. Genotype refers to an organism's genetic makeup, while phenotype describes its observable traits. We'll discuss the relationship between genotype and phenotype. Scene 7. Incomplete dominance and codominance. Host, voiceover. Incomplete dominance and codominance are exceptions to Mendel's laws. We'll see how these patterns of inheritance result in blended or shared traits. Scene 8. Sex-linked inheritance. Host, voiceover. Some traits are located on the sex chromosomes and follow sex-linked inheritance patterns. We'll explore how X-linked and Y-linked traits are inherited. Scene 9. Genetic disorders and mutations. Host, voiceover. Genetic disorders can result from mutations in genes. We'll discuss some common genetic disorders and the role of mutations in their development. Scene 10. Human heredity. Host, voiceover. We'll explore human heredity and inheritance patterns, from eye color and blood types to genetic traits influenced by multiple genes. Scene 11. Genetic counseling and testing. Host, voiceover. Genetic counseling and testing are valuable tools for understanding and managing genetic risk. We'll discuss their importance in healthcare and family planning. Scene 12. Conclusion. Host, voiceover. And there you have it, an enlightening journey through the basics of genetics, the science of inheritance that shapes who we are. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more educational content. Thanks for joining us on Your Channel Name. And until next time, keep exploring the wonders of science.